Alright, so this is the second attempt of the live stream. So hey everyone, it's Transformer Screen here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Netflix War for Cybertron Nemesis Prime. So I'm going to wait to see if anyone comes in and if the camera should be working or not. Hopefully the camera does work. I'm going to put the box the other way. Alright, there we go. So let me see if it works or not. So all I'm just waiting for is for any response. If it's working or not, I'll take a quick check. Alright, so good news, it's working. So at least we have that going for us. Alright, so here's Nemesis Prime again. Sorry about the failed first attempt. I don't know what happened there, but from the looks of it, this thing is working right now. So the camera's working, so that's good. That's what I wanted to check. I'll check just one more time, just in case. Alright, so good news, camera's working. Alright. So I'm gonna turn off the camera for a quick second and send a link. Alright, and I'm back. So here we have Nemesis Prime. Alright, so we have sub from Arbitrary Hero. So thank you so much from Cameron from Arbitrary Hero for sending me this package. I was really grateful for this, and I just can't stop saying thank you. So subscribe to his channel. He's a pretty awesome guy. He does a lot of good videos. He does giveaways. He does Transformer reviews. He does Chrono Trigger videos, which is a pretty good game, and I love the art style. It's made by Akira Toriyama. So definitely, I recommend the channel. And all right, let's see what it says here. Hey, I can see you. All right, so thank you, Arbitrary Hero, or otherwise known as Cameron, for helping me make this video. So here's the box itself. I don't want to turn it around because, I don't want to give away my address or Cameron's address. So I'm going to try to slowly open up the box. All right, this might be a problem. This is not wanting to open up. All right, but I don't want to get rid of the paper. The paper looks nice. Actually, I think I might be able to split it from the middle without breaking it, without ruining anything. Alright. So we got one side of this thing open. Let's get the other side open. Hopefully I just don't hurt myself. And alright, I see it. Alright, so here we have the figure itself inside the box. I'm pretty excited for this. This is actually my first time ever actually seeing a leader class Netflix Transformer. Sadly, the distribution at my Walmart is just terrible. I've never seen a leader class Netflix figure till now, so it just looks beautiful. So I'm just gonna place this on the side and just pull out a few figures for comparisons in a few minutes. All right, so let's take a look at the box. There's just so much to look at. We have spoilers inside right here, and we got 3 people on. So thank you for anyone that's watching right now. Transformers War for Cybertron Netflix. Spoilers inside. And here we have the Nemesis Prime inside. So I really love Nemesis Prime, and I really thought he was awesome in the show, but we only saw him for a few seconds, which was disappointing. But other than that, it just really looks nice. And I love the way that they designed the box, kind of like an ammo. All right, so we can open this up like so. Just slowly put that down. I don't want to break the box. The box just looks beautiful. There's a couple of messages on Cybertronian. You will not be disappointed with the figure. So thank you for Jay Holla for stopping by, another great toy reviewer, another great YouTuber. I recommend you subscribe to his channel as well. So we have message on Cybertronian. So I'm gonna say what the job of Nemesis Prime was in the show. So Nemesis Prime was only there for a few seconds, and he was basically just kind of like a flashback sequence or kind of like a vision for Optimus Prime. Alright, so I'm pulling this out right here. And this thing is just beautiful, alright. Wow, alright. Trying to take in the whole thing. We have the beautiful instructions right here. I'm gonna put that back in the box so we don't ruin it. And here's Nemesis Prime. He looks really beautiful. Alright. Let's take him out slowly, right? I'm gonna remove that band right there. I'm really loving this, alright. So this one right there to the side. And here's Nemesis Prime in all his glory. Wow, right. It's really beautiful. Right, so here's a quick look at the figure. Let me just move this out of here. Alright, so really is just beautiful. I love the sword design on him. Those swords look beautiful. In the backpack, I know many people are disappointed with the backpack, but I really feel like the backpack is kind of good on the figure. It does suit, especially on Nemesis Prime. It really suits him more than Optimus Prime. So let me just pull out my Optimus Prime, and we can just get a nice comparison of the 2 figures. So here they are side by side, and overall they really look nice together. I really like the way they dealt with his front wheels and robot mode. Alright, so I love the painting on this. The nice sleek gray on the figure, and the wheels just really look nice and sturdy. Most people aren't a fan of the mold, but I really feel like this is one of the best Transformer molds that we've had for Siege. This was definitely one of my favorite ones. Alright, so let me pull out Earthrise Prime. Alright, there we go. So here are both figures together. Here's a little back view. I know many people like Earthrise Prime, just not a big fan of the back section right there, but again, really nice. Alright, so I don't have too many Netflix figures. Like I said, Walmart just has terrible distribution. I do own Mirage though, so that's pretty nice. Just the only Netflix figures I own are Mirage, Megatron, Bumblebee, and Hotling. I think that's all I have. I see Hotling back there. I'll just grab Hotling for a quick second. Alright, so here's Hotling right next to Nemesis Prime. I really like Hotling. They really did do the colors nicely. No, I really wasn't that big of a fan of Nemesis Prime until I saw him in Armada and Prime, and I really have to say I do enjoy him more. He's definitely better than the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, just character-wise in general. So here he is. Here's Mirage right next to him, and I do have Bumblebee. Sadly, the little piece on his gun is not here with me at the moment. I saw it a few minutes back, but I didn't grab it. So, and I was already late for the video. Let me just move that here. Let me see it. And Bumblebee is just too tiny next to him. So yeah, just a couple of size comparisons. Just pull them up. So yeah, they're really, really small compared to them. I've been to about 30 Walmarts and can't find Soundwave. So my story for Soundwave, I went to Walmart. They had 5 Soundwaves and 3 Optimuses, right? So I went and hit all the Soundwaves and Primes. Come back in 2 days. There's no Soundwave, there's no Optimus Prime. The whole stack of figures were gone. And I still regret it to this day not getting Soundwave. I think that was in December. I really want Soundwave badly. So it's nice that I'm getting this figure. I've really been trying to find a lot of figures recently. So the only recent figures I got was Bumblebee from Netflix and the core Bumblebee figure from Buzzworthy Bumblebee, and I did get Studio Series 74 Bumblebee. So it's mostly just been Bumblebees, and I've been trying to find Kingdom and R-Fry, well, Kingdom and Studio Series 86. They told me that 86 does come out today. I did check Target, I didn't find anything, and I knew they're not going to check in the back. So, but the best part of the figure is that there's just more to this figure than meets the eye. So coming here, we have this beautiful gun that I dropped. So we have this beautiful gun right here. Let me just move this to the side. So another beautiful gun here. This really reminds me of the Power Master Optimus Prime figure we had a few years back. And we do get 2 of them, so we can actually fit them on Nemesis's shoulder. Yeah. That's what else we get here. Right, we do have Slitterfang, so I'm going to show you guys how to transform him. But I still haven't done a Slitterfang review. Right, so you just got to pull this section out and just kind of pull the head out like so. Let's see if I can find my Slitterfang. Alright, so here's mine. Alright. So then you gotta push this part down like so. So now we can see his head, snake form. And you just kind of push that section back and just pull out the tail for the figure. And there you go. Your Slitterfang and his sort of snake mode. And here's my actual Slitterfang, the one that I own. Both look great. Alright, so the back sections also look really nice on both figures. So I'm gonna turn them both into the little city block mode. So we can all get a nice look at him and all of his modes. So here is Slitterfang in his mode, and let me get the other one ready. I know many people were trying to find Slitterfang. He's actually really good. He is one of my favorite of the road pieces. It was definitely better than Sound Barrier. And not sure about Double Crosser. He was pretty good. So here's both pieces connected together. Just break those apart. I'll set these two both on the side and trying to find all the accessories. He does come with this tiny red piece, and I really love how they made him red, just like the actual figure. We can just display that here. Just give me a second. There we go. So here we have him right here. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. All right. All right. Kingdom is hard to come by, but does not stay on shelves at all. Yeah. But actually, I did find Kingdom last week. I went to Walmart, and this Walmart was around 30 minutes away. If anyone is on the Transformer Tubers Discord, they did see me post the pictures. I found like a bunch of stuff, just a whole wall of Destros and Roadblocks, a bunch of Star Wars figures, and I found, I think it was Cheetor, Warpath, and Paleotrix. Didn't have that any money that day. I come back like 2 days later and the whole stack is gone. They took all the GI Joes, they took all the Transformers, all the Star Wars, nothing was left. And I sadly didn't get Cheetor. And from around last Saturday till now, I've just been going nonstop to many different Targets, asking them to check in the back, and I still haven't found Cheetor at all. So I've yet to find Cheetor. I think I've been searching since the 18th or so. So unsuccessful hunt there, but I will eventually find him. Also, for anyone watching the channel, stay tuned for Friday. I will be doing a video for Primal and Cyclonus. Here is the actual piece for the trailer. Attach that in there. And I really love the black design here. Let me pull out Optimus' trailer. So here's both trailers side by side. And Cameron really did buy a great figure on here for the review. I got them all. I passed on the Fossil and Core Prime. So the only figures I bought was Prime and Rat Trap when they were in stock at CMD store. Sadly, the only bad news was when they were in stock, Vertebrae wasn't. When I finally bought them, Vertebrae was back. So I still yet to buy Vertebrae. So I bought those figures, and I did buy Hot Rod and Scourge. So I've yet to get the deluxes for 86, Grimlock, Megatron, all the deluxes for Kingdom, and Vertebrae. Those are the only figures I need to get as right now. And for Netflix figures, I only wanted Nemesis, Bumblebee, Alita, and Soundwave. So most of the list is already gone. So let me take a quick back look at both trailers. And really, I love the design on Nemesis Prime. It definitely looks better than the one for Optimus. I'm going to place that down as well. So, one thing you can do is grab Nemesis trailer and push this piece up here on the side. I really shouldn't have been wearing black for this. It's hard to see now. And you can just attach Nemesis on here to this little peg. And it'll just stay on that trailer. So that's pretty nice. So to transform the trailer, make sure this piece is up and just fold these bits up like that. Little pieces here on the bottom that'll make it stand. Alright, so it just looks like this. Right, I got them all. Oh, I already read that comment. Alright. So one last comparison, which is one of my favorite iterations of the mold. I'm going to turn off the camera for a quick second so I can grab them. Alright, so I'm back. Series 86 is completed, but I need Netflix figures to complete Teleframe 1. So I do not really like that many of the Netflix figures. I only wanted from the whole line so far Megatron, Hotlink, Mirage, Sideswipe, the Reflector guy, I forgot his name. I think it was Scrapface, Nemesis, Bumblebee, Alita, and Sonic. Those are all the figures I really wanted, and I did get most of them. I really don't care for figures like Hound or Chromia or Wheeljack or Impactor. I might eventually buy them because, like Jay Hollis said, I do really want to complete Teletrend 1. And we've yet to get any ARC figures. We are going to get the ARC eventually this year, but we know that's only going to fit the core class figures. Also, I might add a comment in. If anyone does want to join, so we can make it a little discussion. Let's see if I can paste this right here. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So I added that in just in case if anyone does want to join. All right, so here is the Thrilling 30 Prime. I was trying to find his shield piece for this little axe that's missing. I found it right before the video, right before I went live. I lost it, and now I lost the piece again. And that was the only reason I started the live stream late, was so I can find him and Earthrace Prime. So here are both figures together, and they really do look amazing side by side. I'm gonna place them down again. Alright, so this brings us to Nemesis Prime, and we're gonna transform the figure. It's gonna be pretty fun and exciting. Alright, so what you want to do is first come here to the feet and just pull these pieces down. Alright. Now next thing you want to do is obviously take off the sword on the figure. I might just check out the individual weapons in a second. Alright. Next up, we come here, we flip out this section, and then flip out this section. And these little buttons right, these little things that we flip out. So yeah, a lot of flipping. Next thing you want to do is come here and take this out right here, so we can have that like so. This is the figure so far. Alright. Next thing you want to do, alright. One thing I just noticed on the figure are these tiny little dabs of paint on the hand. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alright, let me try to position the camera. So it should be right there on the hand. It's really hard to see. Anyways, you flip this up here and you flip that out. You do that on both sides. Next thing you want to do is open up the chest and just push the head in. I do wish this was able to fit a matrix of leadership. That's probably my only complaint from just this mold in general. Now, next thing you want to do is come here to the sides and pull this section out. And pull that out and just attach it in there. Come here to the side of the legs and just move that out the way so it's positioned out there. So your leg will so the leg is going to look like this. We're going to do that on both sides of the figure. And there you go. Next thing you want to do is come here to the front of the figure and turn the legs around 180 degrees. And you just do that with both sides. And then next thing is what do you do with every Optimus Prime, basically, just tap the legs. Alright, so now come here and push this section all the way up like that. And alright, the legs got untapped. Let me just fix that. Right, there we go. Now we come here to this backpack and just turn it around 180 degrees. Come here to the sides and just take out the wheels. The wheels are really hard to take out. That's one of my big complaints from the figure. The figure is almost flawless. So once you took out the wheel, just going to want to pull it down but not attach it in. There's going to be a lot of parts that you need to attach on later. Alright, there we go. So now we come here, push this down, come here and push the arms back so we can kind of get the smokestacks on the figure. and just push the hand in. Let me just make sure everything's working. All right. So you just push the hand in like so. It's kind of hard to get done. The figure is really hard with transforming. So once you have the hand pushed in, you should be almost done with the figure. I'm just trying to make sure that stays in. All right. Anyways, make sure the front is still untabbed like so. So we can just push this entire section in like that. And once you have both arms just tabbed in and everything, make sure these are still out right here so we can just cleanly just fix everything in and get the figure ready for its truck mode. So what you want to do is to just tab these pieces in to the robot mode, to the truck mode. Yeah, this is definitely kind of hard to do on camera. So just try to tab that in. I'm really trying to get, all right, so push that in, right? Now we can just push those for now so we can somewhat have the figure ready to transform. And once you just push those in, that forms the front section. So this is the complicated part. You want to tab those in on both sides. That's really what's been bothering me right now. Oh, there we go. Now that these have been tapped in on both sides, you just gotta tab this right here. So I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. All right, I'm back. I'm trying to find out what's going up with this figure, why it's just not transforming properly. I know the problem is something I did. The figure shouldn't be reacting like this. Maybe I just have to untransform it for quick so I can see what I did wrong. So I know I got everything in. All right, never mind. I finally fixed it. It's just that this side wouldn't just doesn't want to tab in. That's the problem. All right, now that I fixed that one tiny thing that was stopping me from transforming the figure, and finally fix everything properly, just tab that in to the truck mode. Make sure the legs are up, and just attach these onto the side. Sorry, forgot. Push that in. And make sure they tab in at the front. Push the wheels in on the side, like so. There we go. All right, both wheels are now in. And just make sure that the side piece is tapped in nice. Okay, now that everything is nice and secure, we can talk about the weapons. The sword really looks great on the figure. I really do like this. Next up is this sword, which I think actually folds out, if I'm not mistaken. All right, yeah, it does fold out. All right, so that looks really nice. So we can kind of have a little weaponizer for Nemesis Prime. So you can actually attach the trailer onto Nemesis Prime. Like so. And here's Nemesis Prime with this trailer. I'm gonna check, see if I attached it in correctly. I'm not too sure if I put the instructions, if I did correctly or not. Because I still kind of don't understand how to tap into trailer. So I'm gonna pause. I might have to pause the video for a quick second. To understand what this in. No, I think I put it in on the right place. Just kind of hard to work, and I might have to pause it one more time. All right, I'm back. So I just make sure, yeah. So I did put it in correctly. I just fell off. So here's Nemesis Prime already with the trailer. So we have hi there from King Daniel. So hello, King Daniel. So I'm currently reviewing Nemesis Prime, and I'll just put everything down. So the trailer does work really nicely on the figure, and I do like the trailer design. Transformation bank is going to be definitely simpler. So open these out, come here and push down the wheels, open this out right here, these side pieces out. Now come to the feet and just push both sections out, and like so. That'll open up. I'll tap the legs, come here to the back, push this section in. All right, it's gonna be hard to do. All right, there we go. So that'll leave the leg like this. Come here to the leg, push that down, untap this piece on the side, and catch it back there. Like so. Do that on both sides. Turn the legs around 180 degrees. All right, so make sure this is out. Come here and untap these sections right here so we can lift that out. Come here, pull out the head, push the chest in. Come here to the arms, take the arms out, and just push that section in. Push that in on the side. Come here to the wheels on the side of the figure and put them in right there. So just gotta kind of fold them in on both sides, and we have all the legs ready. Come here, bring in the arms down, and we just come here, pull this in, put those parts in, push that in, and turn it around. Attach it. There we go. So here's Nemesis Prime. Overall, it's a great figure. So I'm going to attach these little shoulder rockets on the side of the figure. So JJ Prime Reviews, what's up? So hello JJ Prime. I'm currently reviewing Nemesis Prime from Earthrise. So I'm just attaching in the final details, adding the sword and everything. And we can add that right there. Attach the gun on the side, back the figure. And if we come here to Slither Fang, we can actually open up a little peg and we can attach this on the back. And there we go. So here is Nemesis Prime, complete with all of his accessories and with his nice trailer, which we'll just open up. So this section of the trailer does extend out like so. And let me just pull this out. And pull this out. There we go. And here's Nemesis Prime. Alright, let me just position the camera up. There we go. Here's a view on the side for the trailer. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the figure. So putting them back in the box, I'm definitely going to do that because this figure, I don't want to ruin it. And quick thank you to Arbitrary Hero one more time for sending this in. I'm really thankful to be getting Nemesis Prime. And putting them in the box won't be that hard. I'm just going to attach that in. And just simply just pop in the figure itself. Now we have the figure inside the box. We can come here to the box, and I love this box and how it's shaped like an ammo package. And just add this back inside. So quick spoilers for the show. What the vision, the thing that roughly translates to on the side of the box is a vision that Optimus Prime got from Skylinks, which is right here on the figure. So thank you for everyone that watched this video. There was a lot of people that came in here, and I'm going to give a quick shout out to everyone at the end of the video. This way. Alright, so just adding in everything inside the box. So this is one last look at the box before I add in the cover at the top. There it is, right. And there's the box all set up, ready to be displayed. I'm going to put it right here behind Scorpion. That looks nice on the back. So quick shout outs to anyone that did join. So thank you to Arbitrary Hero, Jay Holla, next up King Daniel 117, and JJ Prime Review. So thank you for anyone that watched this video, and just don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So yeah, that's basically it for the review. And thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.